Welcome back to Tech City. Nowadays, technology develops at such a fast pace that every day we're seeing impressive new machines, and the agricultural industry is no different. In fact, a great amount of money goes into the agricultural sector, and it's a very profitable business. Of course, automating the process can also increase a profit by a wide margin. So here's a list of 8 automated agricultural technologies you have to see, and make sure you stay to the end so you don't miss out our surprising number 1 pick. 8. DOT. DOT is an autonomous platform that may well be the future of agriculture. The robot is composed of several components, including a mainframe which is responsible for the movement. It is built in a U-shape and can be used in a variety of ways. For example, it can be used as a sprayer or a spreader of fertilizer. The operator has to map out the terrain and mark all the possible obstacles. Then DOT will create the most optimal path. DOT uses GPS so as to not pass through the same place twice and remain within the boundaries. This robot can be autonomous or controlled with a remote, but either way, DOT is way more efficient than your usual agricultural equipment. It saves on manpower and fuel, as well as vastly increasing productivity. On top of that, it reduces work accidents, and DOT can work 24/7. Number 7, John Deere. You probably know about car manufacturers wanting to make the changes from fuel to electric, but you might want to know that agricultural manufacturers are doing the same. Notably, John Deere. A couple of years ago, the company demonstrated their new automated electric tractor. It's smaller than your average tractor, but boasts better maneuverability and can also carry equipment weighing 5 to 15 tons at the same time. It is also important to note this John Deere tractor doesn't produce any harmful emissions and can be equipped with both tracks and standard wheels. And obviously, the tractor operates without a driver. John Deere wants to put this machine into full production this decade. Kabuto X Tractor. This one is actually a product from 2020. The X Tractor is a concept vehicle created by the Japanese company Kabuto, and in the near future, it could very well make the lives of farmers a lot easier. It's interesting to note that the X Tractor was actually unveiled to commemorate the 130th anniversary of Kabuto's founding. This vehicle has some very interesting features on the outside and the inside. For one, the X Tractor works autonomously and is fully electric, so you don't need an operator. The tractor doesn't even have a steering wheel. Kabuto intended on creating a working system made up of a large number of machines controlled by a single computer, so each one of the tractors collects data about their surroundings and then sends that to the computer in order to attain maximum harmony between the machines. Number 5, Fendt Zava. The Fendt Zava boasts low energy consumption, low soil pressure, noiselessness, and no harmful emissions and leaks. All features are environmental, which is why this one is receiving a lot of attention nowadays. Zava is actually a series of sewing machines created by the German company Fendt. According to the manufacturer, the Zava was designed to rid people a lot of painstaking manual labour and monotonous work, which will in turn lead to more environmental food production. But you may be wondering how exactly these robots work. Their technology isolates the seeds by creating what's called negative air pressure. Those seeds are then planted, and the electrically driven system allows for the seeds to be placed precisely at the right distance set by the operator. Several robots can even be assembled into a system so they can work together and exchange data. Number 4. Yanmar PW20. Don't be fooled by this machine's small size. The Yanmar PW20 is an automated vegetable transplanter. Using the PW20, farmers will no longer have to work in uncomfortable positions planting seeds manually. This machine comes with 5 trays. The device picks out the plants by itself and then plants them in ground on 2 rows. The speed of this process is half a meter per second. The most suitable crops for this machine are cabbages, including broccoli, lettuce, and Chinese cabbages. Number 3. Avo. The next machine has only one purpose, and that is fighting weeds. The Avo is not a prototype. In fact, the Swiss company Eco Robotics has already prepared the robot's launch. Avo is capable of distinguishing weeds from valuable crops and then irrigates those weeds with herbicides. On top of this, the Avo navigates the fields by itself and can process up to 10 hectares per shift. Its solar batteries allow it to work up to 12 hours. As you can probably guess, the process is much more efficient than spraying herbicides manually. Number 2, Thorvald. The Thorvald is another compact little robot which results from collaborations between the Norwegian Life Sciences University, the University of Lincoln, and specialist Saga Robotics. This cute little robot was designed to maintain beds of strawberries as well as a variety of other crops. In order to avoid damaging the plants at night, the Thorvald treats them independently using an ultraviolet light. It's used to fight the diseases that spread among fruit plants and is able to reduce the chances of them getting those diseases by 80 to 95%. Number 1, Agrobot Bug Vac. The number 1 pick on our list is the Agrobot, which was created by a Spanish company as a vacuum robot that is used to suck the pests off crops. Plant bugs are one of the most common pests found on strawberry crops in California, so this Agrobot could be used to fight this subspecies. Getting rid of these pests is incredibly difficult because of their resistance to insecticides, so having the Agrobot Bug Vac around would be a great help to find farmers struggle with plant bugs. That's all for today's video. Which machine on this list were you most impressed with? Let us know in the comments and be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future Tech City content.